EVs is a huge opportunity.
Having all this information here in one place, it's brilliant.
To keep customers coming in, we need to give them a reason to come in.
If you always do what you've always done, you always get what you always got, and we can't work that way anymore.
Like 20% of franchise dealers have no plans as yet.
The experience that we had here, it will be valuable in the end of the day.
What I was talking about today was the power of data.
It sort of helps me and the audience validate our thoughts.
Fundamentally, most important parts of your business where you get your profit, they are going to depend on your ability to electrify your used car operation, your after-sales operation.
What's so fantastic about this EV summit is that it pulls together all different nuggets and pillars from the industry.
It's a culture shift, and we need to be able to adapt to what the customer needs and help them transition.
Very rarely does a product come into the market or a whole sea change in how the market's going. So yeah, I find it exciting.
The market for EVs is picking up a pace like nothing else I've seen in the industry.
The role that they play will be different, and the skills that they and their colleagues will need will be different. But there'll still be a role. There'll still be cars to fix, there'll still be cars to sell, there'll still be cars which have been used by someone else that need to be, found a new home.
I think this is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. If you're looking at 17% of our marketplace at the moment on new vehicles are electric, but in 2 years' time it's going to be 50%, you can probably see this event being 3 times bigger in 2 years' time.
And today provides a brilliant opportunity to be in front of those people and actually say, quite coldly sometimes, and maybe a bit direct, to say, wake up, make some changes, look around at what you've got, listen to your customers, and then start to deliver a service that's going to wow them.
The motor trade tends to be fairly agile, but historically has been a bit last minute. So the no changes are coming, but it tends to be, oh my goodness, it's just round the corner, we need to go now. And I think the key thing they need to take from this is it's such a big change and there's such a lot of the infrastructure needs changed. They have to start looking at this now.
I'm not here to tell you anything, I'm just here to share some information with you. But what I will say is the information I'm going to share with you is consistent with what others have already shared with you. So if nothing else, it validates your thinking, maybe. And for me, it was about creating that, in fact I actually said this, it's about creating that curiosity to want to know more.
We don't have a father or an uncle, a friend who's driven one, can advise us. We haven't driven one. The guidance that retailers can give on any car becomes that much more critical on an electric car. So there's a really big opportunity for a retailer to make a difference and reassure consumers.
I think we will continue the conversation about what does this EV online journey look like. A lot of people have a lot of good ideas and we all want it to be simple and answer all the questions and what have you that an EV buyer has, but it needs volume and data for us to test how that is going forward.
Not only should your marketing speak with relevance and personability, the whole ethos of that brand should capture and talk to customers and make them feel a high-value customer.
Many years ago, you could clock the car with a drill. Now you can't do that because you have to access the computers of the car. But I think it's for criminals, it's too easy. The buyers of such cars with tampered mileage can also miss some scheduled maintenance events. So it's a big tragedy actually for the whole industry.
Program has covered the whole area, pretty much soup to nuts. Sales, after sales, targeting of customers and so on. And they're all linked. They're all connected.
Let's look at what we need to do, and actually small steps. They're not about big or huge investments. They could easily be something that we say that's the right thing to do. That's what we should be doing. And if I don't act, I can watch a lot of the business go to our competitors. There is a business out there. There's good profit still to be made, and a different delivery of a service to the customer is going to be king.